Folks, hello and welcome to New York Minute, the only game show that's happening right now. As always, we have asked three of New York City's top quarantine comedians to compete in a series of silly challenges, all for you. And as always, I am joined by my incredible co-host, Mr. Don Chang, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Eric.
How are
you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you after, maybe like 2 weeks of going dark?
It's been a while. Yeah, my hair has grown out. I have not shaved. It's getting a little crazy.
I love that. I actually just recently shaved, but if anybody saw last episode, as you can see, my hair grew back, and it doesn't look as horrible anymore. Shout out to the passage of time.
I just had no idea that that haircut that you got was actually it was a long con. You know what I mean? You got to suffer for your art, you know?
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining us today, and let's welcome our contestants, all right? Heck yeah. So first up, we got David Perez. Say hello, David, to everybody.
Oh, David.
How are you, David?
I'm fantastic, in fact.
Yeah, just never better, huh?
I've been thriving. I'm currently on the government's teat, and I'm enjoying every moment of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me as well. So amen. Let's applaud that. Hell yeah. And do you have anything you want to plug right now?
I'd like to plug that I am in my apartment filled with existential dread and looking forward to your emails. David.paul.perez@gmail.com.
Wow, you're the first person to plug your email address.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I'm like the cutting edge comedian of New York, you know?
I'm looking forward to see what emails you would receive from that. That's great. Thank you, David. All right, next up we got Kurt Cruz. Hello, Kurt.
Hi.
There he is.
Hello.
With his beautiful cameras.
Yeah, Kurt, what the fuck? It is...
I'm sorry. You know, the government's teat, you know.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then,
Do you you play that piano behind you there, Kurt?
I do. It's not really piano. I play cool sounds with it.
Cool.
Little synth stuff, you know. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. And that was your plug, right?
No, my plug is I'm gonna become a streamer. I'm gonna start to stream twitch.tv/young_monas. That's my Twitch, my URL, and watch me play video games, watch me make beats live. That's what I'm doing. So I'm in my home. Might as well thrive in it, you know.
Wow. Did your fans make you grow that mustache?
My fans, you mean my partner Emily? Yes, she did. She said she liked it a lot. So I was like, you know what?
I mean, that's amazing.
Wow.
Fine, you know. I look a lot like my father now, which is scary and interesting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I look older, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You look good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Real quick, is anyone else hearing kind of like motorcycle noises when Kurt talks? Is anyone else getting like a bumpiness? I wonder if,
bumpiness right now?
yeah, your gain might be a little bit.
How about now? Is that better?
A little bit less.
It's a little bit sultrier, which is nice.
How about that? Is that better?
I like that.
That good?
All right.
Cool.
Perfect.
It's
Whoa,
up
look at this guy. Look at Eric over here. Sound professional.
Yeah.
Before we let his head get too big, let's welcome our final contestant, Cameron McCall. Hey, Cameron.
Hi.
There she is.
Hello.
Cam, how are you?
You know, I've been better.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, not great.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you.
Yes, it is. It's good to
Really
see
good to see you.
She had a tech moment with Kurt. It felt like all the time.
It really did feel nice. It felt like, felt like back in the day. Ordering Kurt
so you have
around.
anything that you want to plug, Cameron?
No, not one goddamn thing.
Well, if nothing else, do you want to share? So we actually lied. We said that we have the best comedians from New York City. While Cameron is from New York, where are you recording it from right now?
I'm in northern New Mexico. I'm 15 miles from Colorado. Kind of in the rural part of New Mexico, and I have this little cabin
Wow.
So
That's
this
cute.
is where I am. This is where I am for June. It was like more than half off because nobody was traveling.
Mhm.
So,
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, weird. It was so weird. And,
What do you
and
do?
Mexico was like really shut down.
Yeah.
Pretty much down. So.
Without going too much in depth, do you have like a nice little like daily routine? Have you fallen into a routine? No.
No, it's a free for all.
I feel you.
Absolute chaos.
Yeah. Sometimes
What
that's
a good selling. What a good sell for New Mexico.
absolute chaos.
Come visit New Mexico. Absolute chaos.
Great, awesome. And we actually have one final plug. So today's episode, if you're looking at us, we got a link below, or maybe to the side. I don't know the format of Facebook. That is a link to donating to Black Lives Matter. So if you can, you feel comfortable, you really want to help, please feel free. Click on it and give whatever you can. I think it's a great cause. Fun fact I just learned, and I posted yesterday on Facebook, there's another company called Black Lives Matter Foundation. Yeah, and it has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, so that's cool. That's a cool thing.
So the link below is
And
the
they-
correct link.
Huh?
So yeah, that link below is the correct link.
Is the correct one, yeah. I didn't mean to share that and make people doubt it. But
Where the fuck does that money go? For the
there's one dude. It's one dude in Santa Clarita, and the address that they have linked for the foundation is a UPS store. And the worst thing is, I found out that a bunch of big companies have been collecting and donating, like Google, and people have actually donated to this link. And so this link has actually collected a couple $1 million.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I hope that man dies.
It's very bad. It's very bad. And they interviewed him, and he, fortunately, hasn't done anything with the money yet. But it also is like, what?
Yeah.
He said he was going to give it to police relations.
Oh,
Yeah.
buy an urn for his ashes. That's what he should do.
All right. We're already off to a hot start.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So let's get started on the first challenge. Do we have anyone introing challenge 1?
Challenge Gal Sleepy.
No. I wasn't trying.
Mhm.
All right. So challenge 1. We've asked each of our contestants to prepare to present to us their newest thing. And when we say newest thing, it might be a possession they have recently received, or a new idea that they've learned, a philosophy that they've just come up with, anything at all that they want to present and share to the group. And Eric will then judge them on the choices that they've made today and with their lives.
So I hope I really hope it's 3 philosophies that I get to judge today. That would be great.
That'd be really nice. Awesome. So let's begin with David. David, please present us your newest thing.
Well, before I show it to you, I want you guys to know, I'm going to be really serious for a second, is that I think what we have lost in this quarantine is connection to our friends and seeing our people all the time. And so what one of my friends got me was a mold of his penis.
Wow.
And every time I miss him, he just put it right next to my face, and I get to be close to him. So this one is for fun.
A penis mold. Holy shit. How does one even... How do you do that?
You dip your dick in plaster, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
dick and balls. Was there also some ball mold there?
oh yeah, if you can see here,
Mostly
there's not a lot of
balls.
definition.
Mostly balls.
It's a lot of ball. It's only a
Mostly
little
balls,
penis.
you know? I mean, this is scrotally hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how someone would do this. He made me promise to say that this is flaccid.
I was about to say,
I
yeah.
would say it's evident that it's flaccid.
Yeah, we could tell. Don't worry. But dude,
I could get this to you in New Mexico if you need it.
I'm super good.
Wow, a penis mold. So is that a is it listed? Is that like a 1 of 1,000 or 1 of 10,000 or
It's one of one.
1 of 1? Wow,
One
they
of
they
one.
specifically were like, David needs this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He didn't sign the back, but I would surmise it would say something like,
I'm not flaccid for you in quarantine. No,
Yeah.
probably not that.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you mention that it's a bowl, like it's hollow?
Oh no, it's not. I wish it was. I wouldn't.
Oh,
If it was like a bowl, I would be eating like a gazpacho out of it right now.
Yeah.
it's the worst thing you could have said you would eat out of that.
Cold
What
soup.
is food? What is possible food?
Or like a chunky chowder. You know what I mean? Just like a.
I wonder if it sticks out enough you could put it on a wall and use it as like a hanger or something.
Oh yeah.
You could use it for your towel. That's
Or like
amazing.
a small towel though. Like,
Yeah.
Like
A cum rag, a little cum rag, yeah.
I was trying to be PG and not say cum rag, and I'm like, you know what? You're right.
David, did you just say you were trying to be PG? You're fucking being involved.
Is it brutally hard PG?
I talk to my nieces and nephews about dick molds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I just want you to know, David, you automatically made the show XXX. I don't know if we're going to get pulled for that. We'll see.
Great job, David.
Yeah. Oh, the only thing I wanted to add before this, I forgot to mention before, is that if you please don't have any popular music for any of your activities or challenges. We got our episode pulled last time because I think we played some song.
I played some bullshit.
All right. Having said that, Kurt, please share us your new thing.
Kurt, show us your penis.
Show us your penis, your new penis.
It's funny you say, I've been actually collaborating with my friend Elijah a lot on music for quarantine, and we figured out a way to do it real time. But yeah, he sent me the song that he wanted me to mix, so I mixed it for him, and that's what I'm sharing with you.
Cool.
And this is not a dick mode. It's actually very it's like pretty serious. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Both are serious.
But basically, it's quarantine and all these protests. It's like a kind of a way to slow down and really breathe. The song's called "Meditate," so I'm gonna play about a minute of it for you guys. Cool.
Great.
So hear this. All right, here we go. That's a little preview of that song.
Great.
Yeah, we're
Thank
working.
you so much, man. You heard it here first, folks. What was the title for Elijah for that song?
It's called "Meditate," and it's on his SoundCloud and his Bandcamp, and it's called the artist name's called Crocodile. So
Put the link in the Facebook, like under the Facebook thing after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
please,
I'll
yes.
definitely post a link on there. I'll share it on the comment section. Definitely.
Yeah, thank
Very
you.
cool.
And thank you, Cameron, for doing my job. You did a very good job.
Got
You
it.
were being amazing. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kurt. And just wanted to dunk again, David. That was not at all penis mold. All right. So let's be serious today.
I mean, the song did make me flaccid. So I'm sorry. Sorry,
That was actually a that song was Kurt orgasming set at 1/4 speed.
That would still take 15 seconds. All right. Okay. No, not at all. That was beautiful.
It was good.
I don't want anyone of these jokes to take away from that song. Thank you, Kurt and Elijah. All right, Cameron, please show us your newest thing.
Okay, this is a video that I took in this cabin.
I'm already like.
Okay. Oh shit!
There we go.
No!
Mm-mm.
No way!
Sorry, can you put it a little bit closer to the camera because I just want to know what that thing is.
It's a rat.
The rat.
A rat came up through the toilet in your cabin.
I believe he fell into the toilet.
I don't know. Have you seen videos? Rats swim right up.
No, I know they do. I think he had been living here, and then he came out. I think he came out for water. I think he was living in the wall, and and then he fell in.
Took a dip. He decided to take a dip.
Did you
Yeah.
flush
You
him?
do.
Did you get out?
So I freaked out.
Yeah.
I freaked out. He was like sloshing around trying to get out of the toilet, and it was like 4:00 in the morning, and he was like crying. So I slept in my car. I was just like, I can't, because it's like one room.
Yeah.
Like the idea of him getting out and having had the worst experience of his life, and then like being wet with toilet water running around. Like I was just like, I'm gonna go sleep in the car. I slept in the car. I woke up in the morning and he was still alive, just like, but he was in the toilet. And
Still?
he'd
I have
almost.
a question about this. So,
Yeah.
what sides did you serve him with?
What sides did I serve him with?
You just
I mean,
didn't
that's
eat
free.
him.
This is quarantine, Cameron.
Oh my god! I can't
Oh my
believe you
gosh.
just.
That
Did
is
you?
not the way this story ends, David.
Oh,
David. Ew, David.
Ew,
Ew.
David. Ew, David.
That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat.
Wait,
That's a
yeah,
big
but I
rat.
didn't even know what happened to this rat.
The rat lived.
Good.
The rat lived.
But
The
did you-
proprietor came in and got the rat out of the toilet, put him in a trap, like a big metal trap. And the proprietor's granddaughter is here, and she was like, "He's like Ratatouille," and she fed him cheese.
More
So,
like
like,
Ratatouille.
He was almost dead.
Yeah, for sure.
He was drowning for like 6 hours.
Yeah, he swam for 6 hours. What was your best case scenario? That you slept in the car and came back and he was dead?
No, I think the best case scenario is what happened. I think the best case scenario is I probably should have set an alarm to like wake up earlier. I was not in planning mode. I was like, you know what I'm doing? I was just like, I can't handle this. It was
Yeah.
4:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what? Nobody blames you, David. I think you did the exact right move. I wouldn't have done anything better.
Oh,
I'm glad he did live. He
Good.
was like very close to death, but then did I say that the granddaughter fed him cheese?
yeah.
And she compared him to Ratatouille, which
And Ratatouille.
only
and
because
I bet
he
he's
was a
in a
rat.
slow cooker now. That a granddaughter put him in a slow cooker.
And that's
Yeah,
that.
David. Yeah, David.
Another great selling point for New Mexico. Awesome. All right, Eric is now going to award points based off of whatever mysterious rubric he has in his own little brain.
Mm-hmm.
So first place is going to get 3 points, second place is going to get 2 points, and third place is going to get 1 point and the knowledge that they are the worst. So, Eric, let's award some points, starting with third place.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah. So I've judged these on 9 categories based on 1 out of 10. And I'm going to give 1 point to the penis mold, David. I'm going to give you a single point.
Rigged.
What'd you say, rigged?
This is rigged. This is
Rigged. I'm going to give you a single point because there was a negative. One of the categories was a negative scale on how horny the object made me, and it made me the most horny, which also made me the most angry, which was another 1 to 10 scale.
Horny Angry, the Eric Fear story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So 1 point to the penis mold. I'm very impressed that your friend allowed you to show their penis.
Oh, I didn't get his consent.
Oh, good. Excellent. So I wish I could give 0 points, but I gave 1 point instead. Kurt, I'm going to give you 2 points for meditate. Very good. 2 points, 1 extra point because I feel very bad that I implied that the song was a drawn-out orgasm. I'm very sorry. And with that, I'm going to give...
Classic.
Yeah. Cam, I'm going to give you 3 points because you did literally make me gasp when I saw the rat. And just know it would have been 0 points had the rat died. I'm very glad that the rat lived. What happened to the rat after it went in the cage?
The proprietor has an area he calls Rat Road. So it's like up the road. So basically, he just gives it to the neighbor as a problem. Like
Honestly, I think that means David was correct. I think it went to a slow cooker. Rat Road is his stomach.
Yeah. Rat Road is also known like as the Oscar Mayer Wiener Factory.
Rat
Could be.
Road.
That rat ended up back in the toilet after it was digested and pooped out. That was horrible.
Cam, I feel like you're in a different reality than the rest of us right now.
I mean, shit.
it's a different pace. Yeah, for sure. No better, no worse.
It's amazing. Great. So that's the points.
So those are the points. Good to hear. So let's move on to Challenge 2. All right, Challenge 2 is, as always, a surprise challenge. Our contestants know nothing about it. It is a physical challenge. So what is going to happen is we're going to put 1 minute on the clock, and all 3 of you are going to go at once. All right, we're going to tell you to go, and you'll all go at once. And just be ready to hear when we call time so you can come back to the camera. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to ask you you have 1 minute in which to collect the most red things in your state. The most red things.
Your time starts now.
Now.
Go get red things. Go get the red things.
Go get the red things.
Get the red stuff. I can't believe that rat. That rat that was a huge rat.
That was a huge rat. That's
Sarah,
why I couldn't. I thought it might have been like an iguana or something. It was so big. I got scared.
That's wild. Sarah and I had a mouse for about a week. We had a mouse in our apartment, and I feel like at any other time we would have been like, we need to get rid of this thing. We need to figure it out. But because we have been around no one for so long, we'd see the mouse at night, and we'd be like, oh, look at him. Look, he's walking. We bought no-kill traps, but then we never ended up using them. The mouse just went along its merry way.
That sounds like what happens to a prisoner.
Yeah.
In jail, where they
Yeah.
well mouse.
They see a crack in the wall that looks like lips, and they're like, "Hi."
Just watch when they see us.
That's so fun.
Okay. All right. Cool. Time is up, folks. Time is up. So please return to your cameras.
Get back to your bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
David, get the fuck back here.
oh.
Alrighty, there we go.
Wow. That was exercise, folks.
That was exercise.
That was
Honestly,
exercise.
My sweat is up just watching y'all bolt in separate directions. All right, so we're gonna go in a brand new order. We'll start off with Kurt. So each person is gonna present all the objects that they have, and at the end, Eric will judge what he will count and also give points based off of the most. So Kurt, please present us your red objects.
All right, so I've got a Fall Out Boy tank top.
Yeah, Fallout Boy. Good.
Fall Out Boy.
2 points. 2 points for Fallout Boy.
Adidas bag.
Okay. 1 point for
Get
the
some
bag.
branding going, all right, Kurt?
A dog pajama. I was gonna send it to my brother, but my brother's dog is too big, so I kept it. Some socks, red socks.
Ooh, 2 points for the socks. That's 2 socks, baby.
My partner's her makeup bag.
Yes.
Red.
Good.
Yeah.
If you open that up, I bet you find a lot more red stuff.
Mm-hmm. Ah, damn it. Flour.
Oh,
Wow.
It's plastic. And a red May Cause Miracles. It's a book.
Mm-hmm.
A red spine. Does that count?
Yeah.
A little red windbreaker.
Windbreaker. Is that it?
Boom.
Wow.
What do you mean that?
That's
a
good.
lot, right? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, red scissors.
Oh, good.
okay.
Cool. See, that's why I asked if that was it, Kurt.
All right.
Fucking
Good job, Kurt. So Kurt had 10 objects.
10
all right?
objects, Kurt. That's good.
Kurt.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So
Like, Cam's looking around like, I need more objects.
Yeah, you're looking around. Cameron, no cheating. All right, so Cameron, show us your objects.
Okay, I have this bag that little oranges came in.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
I have these matches.
Ooh, oh man, it's too bad that they're green matches.
Oh
The
yeah.
matches themselves are green.
Are they green
Yeah.
tip? Yeah, it's too bad.
They're green tip.
It's too bad.
But let's see if it's. I mean, could it turn red?
Well, I'm gonna give you half a point.
Total? No.
No, one point for the 1 point for the box, half point for the fire. Yeah.
Great. This like decorative candle holder.
Great, whatever the hell that is.
Um,
Fire extinguisher. Very cool.
Go on with the fire. Great.
Killed the rat with that.
another fire device.
Wow, one and
wow.
a half point. Very good. Excellent.
This is like a crayon, like a pastel.
Yeah,
It's red.
of course it is.
A rug, like a rug.
Yeah, like a rug.
Okay.
This is a kitchen towel.
Wow, you have a lot of red shit.
This is a mask.
There's red on there.
Okay.
Encircled in red.
What the? He's still going.
Darker.
This is like a blanket, it's a shawl for a bed.
A bed shawl. Yeah, bed
Bed
clothes.
shawl?
Got it.
In case the bed gets cold.
Kilo.
Is that red?
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a burnt red.
Okay. All right, off red.
Off red.
Whatever you judge, Eric. Whatever you judge.
This bitch.
What the fuck is this shit, dude? You're living in a witch's house.
And hang on, one thing fell. It's this. Oops. This like ham cover. And the last thing is this.
What the friggin'? What about what's on top of it? Isn't that like a what's the sleep mask? Isn't that red?
It's pink.
Oh, okay. What about the painting of a wizard behind you?
That's not red.
It's not red.
Eric
That's
is
not
one
red.
to
I mean,
steal.
I don't know. Is he red? No.
What is going
This is the only thing in the cabinet that I brought with me. What's the problem with that?
I can't believe it. Cam, I'm gonna give a point for how red your face is right now as well.
God,
Ain't that or something?
so funny.
What the
It's
fuck?
Merlin.
It is Merlin. I just was curious, like, did you just find that or did you buy that? Or like make it yourself?
No, I bought it. I bought it. I bought it. I love it.
It's never a good thing when somebody asks you, "Did you find that?"
Did you find that? Did you
Okay.
make that?
I apologize. Let's move to David.
All right, David.
David, show us your red things.
Well, I didn't find that many, but I hope that my variety will get me points.
Great.
This is a red box that is attached to this thing over here. Oh, shit, man.
No.
That.
Whoa.
Whoa, let me see that thing.
Is
What's
that
that?
really red boxes?
Yeah, let me see how many
Yep.
boxes are there.
Holy shit!
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, well,
Do those all count?
I gotta think about it.
Oh, man. We'll let Eric.
Okay.
I've got half a mind to make David bring them over here for them to count.
I know that horniness is some part of your judging thing, so don't let this get you too erect.
Uh-oh.
Cheez-Its.
Hello.
Hello.
I have this little sugar skull that I got in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Very nice.
I got this pillowcase.
Yes.
Maybe that counts. Hold on, the other stuff's right over here. I got this book, which is maps of
Oh
San
my
Francisco.
god, map freak.
Map freak over here.
I've got this. This is burgundy. Honesty is part of it. And then I've got this VHS of Pet Shop Boys on tour.
Wow.
I don't have a working VCR, but I have that. But then, last but not least, I have to do this for a second. I have to cover my camera for 1 second for the reveal. Is that okay?
Great, cool.
Okay. 1 second. Think about things.
What? No! No!
Is that enough for you, Eric?
No! What is that?
It's this luchador mask that my friend gave me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, eclectic is how I would describe your red things.
That was a lot of variety.
Very good. Very good.
So, Eric, I will say, by my personal count, if we do not count all those drawers, those little boxes that David didn't bring over, he has a total of 9 objects. If we do count all of them, he has a total of 23 objects.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it's tough. This is difficult. He also, I point for honesty on deciding that something was burgundy and not red, which I really, really like. I don't think I'm going to count those other boxes, but I am going to count the point for being honest, which is nice, which would bring him up to 10, which would tie him with Kurt, which means we're going to give 2 points to Kurt and David and 3 more points to Cam. What do we think?
Wow.
You're the judge, Eric.
Yeah.
And, unless these 3 are going to kill you for it, that's it. Awesome. Yeah. So, going into round 3, let me do the total points. Calculating, and it looks like our points going into round 3, David with 3 points, Kurt with 5 points, and Cameron with 6 points. All right? So, it's still a tight game, folks. Still a tight game. So, we're going to go into Challenge 3. Challenge 3, we asked each of our contestants to prepare some drawing materials, and we're going to be playing a game of Celebrity Guess Who. So what happened was Eric has a celebrity in mind that he picked ahead of time, and then each of our contestants is going to ask one by one question of Eric to describe what this person, who this person might be. And after each of our contestants have asked their one question each, they will then draw who they think this person is. There's no asking who this person is, but they can ask questions about them.
Yeah.
And,
so the name of the game is, I think, strategy-wise, do you want to ask something so specific that the other 2 people then know who it is? Or do you want to ask something so general that they get a hint on what the looks may be? So this is tough. It's tough to figure out what kind of question to ask.
Yes. And at the end, Eric will judge based off of the pictures that you present to him.
That's it.
Yeah, and you will only have a minute to draw your picture as well.
So again, it's one person I'm thinking of. All 3 of you get to ask me one question about them. And then all 3 of you are going to draw independently. Whoever draws the closest to what this person looks like wins.
All right, and then we'll have our winner. So let's begin. All right, so Cameron, you start off. You can ask your question of Eric.
What is their most prominent facial feature?
Their most prominent facial feature? This is tough. I'm looking at them right now. What would I say is their most prominent facial feature? I might end up giving too many descriptions on this. They have a very rectangular face, a squarish kind of face.
Okay.
Over time, I will also say this: over time, they have only gotten more beautiful. Okay, I think that is a good. That's enough. I would say that's enough.
Okay. All right. So that's our first answer. All right, David, please ask your second question.
Eric, I'm going to ask you for your expertise with this question, which is, if this person was going to have somebody impersonate them, like Saturday Night Live actor, who would do the impersonation?
Which okay, so I'm going to answer that with which current Saturday Night Live member would probably do an impression of this person. And I would say it has to be Kate McKinnon. Kate McKinnon would do an impression of this person.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Great question, great answer. And Kurt, bring us home with your third question.
Did this person ever play a superhero?
Did they ever play a superhero? Wow, I don't want to be wrong. So I need to let me take a well.
It's a very specific. This is probably the wrong question to ask. Damn it! All right.
I will say I don't know that they've played a superhero, so I'm sorry I can't answer that. But I will say that they are in a movie that released within the past week. That was the worst. It was top 5 worst movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
It was released within the last week?
It was released within the last week, and it is a top 5 worst movie I've ever seen.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of information.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good question, Kurt. Good questions all. All right, so starting now, you have a minute in which to draw this character. All right, begin.
I really hope this person probably did play a superhero. I don't know.
Don't give them more information, Eric. You're done. You're done with the
All right,
information.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah. But you've been watching movies this past, like new release movies?
I watched a movie yesterday. I watched this movie yesterday that was released on a streaming service, and boy howdy, it was dog shit.
I can't wait to find out who this person was, and then find out what this movie was. and
it was incredibly bad. Does anybody, as you're drawing, does anyone think that they know who this is? Yeah, David. I bet you David knows who it is.
Okay. All right. I mean, you gave some pretty more in-depth answers than I expected, but also these questions were pretty.
They were pointed. A square-faced. So just a reminder, everyone, we're talking about a square-faced beauty that Kate McKinnon would do an impression of, who was in a very bad movie.
It might not have been. That was not a superhero movie. All right, time is up, folks. Time is up.
All right.
We're gonna actually. I think we're gonna have everybody present their drawings at once together.
Great. I love it.
Yeah. So everybody, just show us your drawings. Put it up right up in the camera.
Okay. Okay, let me see. All right, Kurt. Okay, I would say right now, without even knowing what any of y'all are thinking right now, that Cam is probably the closest already. David, who did you think this was, David?
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Yeah. Yeah, so you're not the closest. Kurt.
He's in Staten Island, so that's what I thought the bad movie
Oh,
was.
yeah. Kurt, who did you think it was?
Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt. Mm-hmm. Bad. Wrong. Cam, who did you think it was?
Well, I hedged. I drew some features that I thought, because I thought we were being measured by how much it looks like somebody.
Yeah.
So I did think at one point Helen Mirren, but I obviously made this person blonde to hedge.
Well, let me show you. I'm going to put up a picture of who I was thinking of, and we're going to look at it against Cam's, and you can tell me what you think, Don. This is who I was thinking of.
Helen Mirren is actually super close.
It
Helen
is
Mirren
close.
is very close to Judi Dench.
There's
I
Dame
would say
Judi Dench.
I think that's pretty damn close.
Who was
but I
in
really appreciated
Dame?
that I can actually clearly identify each of these drawings. Actually,
Yeah.
Was the movie Artemis Fowl? Is that the one you're
The
talking
movie
about?
was Artemis Fowl, and it is so damn bad. It's so bad. Josh Gad has a scene where he unhinges his jaw and eats dirt to tunnel, and then shits the dirt out of his ass. That's how he tunnels around the earth.
I have to say it's wild how close Helen Mirren is to Judi Dench.
very well. And you know what? This is no knock against your drawing, Cameron. I honestly think your picture is closer to Judi Dench than Helen Mirren.
Honestly, that does feel like a knock. That does.
But yeah.
That
All right.
hurts, but okay.
You got me off the scent, Eric, at some point where you said him, and I was like, oh.
No, I said they. Maybe
David,
I said him.
David.
Yeah.
You said him. Eric said him, right?
He did say him.
When?
I didn't catch that. I heard you say
He
this.
did. He goes, oh, let me see if he, and I said, oh, it's a he, and Kurt and I had a thing.
Oh, I never heard that. Thank goodness, because
Wow.
he did say this person only gets more beautiful over time, and I think that is a little gendered. Of course, men do, but I kind of inferred that it would maybe be a woman from that.
Well, I'm sorry that I threw off your scent by.
It's okay.
Do you quickly?
okay,
do
Eric.
you believe that Steve Buscemi only gets more beautiful over time?
I absolutely believe that.
I actually have so David
Can
got
we
a
see
lot.
that Steve Buscemi again, David?
Oh yes. I hope people can appreciate the detail with the New York Fire Department logo on his shirt.
That's how I identified. I was like, that's probably him.
I will
Yeah.
give you. I would say, David, you probably got in second place in this one for sure, because that could be Judi Dench.
Garbage.
For drawing Pete.
Brad
The
Pitt.
fact that you thought that if someone was going to portray Pete on SNL, it would not be him. It would be Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon. Kate McKinnon would do a good Steve Buscemi.
I think it's a great amazing one.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Great. So
All right.
I'm adding the points up here. Don, who do we got as the winner?
Cool. All right. So we're going to go through the totals from third place. We have David at 5 points, and we have Kurt at 6 points, and we have Cameron at 9 points.
Cam just ran. She got in first place all 3 challenges. Wow.
I have nothing else going for me.
Wow. Wow.
Not
Judi
to the
Dench.
Mexico Minute.
Yeah,
We'll be so
remember
proud.
that.
What a dame.
So,
Judi
yeah.
Dench.
Here we go. This is the New York Minute Champions timepiece. We're giving it. Okay, great. Jeez.
Wow. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you to all of our competitors. Thank you to whoever's penis we saw about 5 minutes in.
Don't name them. Please don't name them.
No, won't.
Thank you to all 3 of you. Thank you, David. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you to Elijah for sharing his song. I don't know if you gave Kurt permission to share his piece, but we did
Oh,
appreciate
good.
it. Wonderful. And thank you all for watching. Thank you to Eric, my co-host. And please remember, if you want to, donate in the link, wherever the link is in comparison to the video. Click on the link and you can give money to Black Lives Matter. All right?
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night.
Stay safe.